What's up, CFPO, and welcome to your Thursday, May 21st, 2020 Stronger Together workout. For your workout today, you're going to have two separate workouts. One is going to be more a strength condition, and then the other one will be more conditioning based. So the first part of it will be for 5 sets every 2 minutes. You'll be giving us 3 Curtis P's. All right, a Curtis P is a power clean followed by 2 lunges, 1 on each leg, and then a push press, and that is 1 rep. After you have completed the Curtis P's, you will then go into a conditioning workout of 15, 12, 9, 6, 3 of dumbbell power cleans and front squats. For your warm-up for today, you will start with 3 minutes of either running, rowing, biking, jumping rope, skipping, whatever you want to do, just to get your body moving, all right? Once you're done with that, we're gonna go into lateral lunges. For a lateral lunge, you guys should know this by now if you've been coming to class and following these workouts on a regular basis, but it's a nice long lunge. Your back knee can go down or stay up here, all right? Hands to the ground or all the way down to the elbows, all right? Your choice. The goal is that this front foot stays down and planted on the ground. After that, you'll go into lateral lunges. For your lateral lunge, you're gonna stand with a nice wide leg stance. You will shift your hips back and down, so don't let the knee come forward here. Chest stays up, right? And your opposite toe can come up, all right? And again, it's 10 per side. You can choose to stand up in between each rep if you like, or you can stay low, but you want this heel to stay down, right? Whenever you're lunging into either your right or left leg, make sure that that heel that you're lunging into stays down. You'll then do inchworms with a push-up, which is gonna feel great after Tuesday. So keep your legs wide, get a nice hamstring stretch on the way down, walk your hands forward, and give us 5 push-ups, all right? You can do either regular push-ups or you can do push-ups on your knees. If you choose to do push-ups on your knees, make sure that you're sending your whole torso to the ground and that you're not just sending your head to the ground. You'll do 5 push-ups. Then, after your 5th push-up, you'll lift your hips, drive back into a downward dog, walk your hands in, stretch, and stand up, and then you'll walk back out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you finish your inchworm push-ups, you'll then go into speed skaters, whatever you want to call them, but my official drunk test, right? You're gonna hinge at the hips. Keep your core tight here, right? Hands straight down. You're going to swing your hands and let your eyes follow your fingertips, all right? And you're going to do a total of 20, all right? So 10 on each side. Once you're done with your speed skaters, you're going to go into arm circles, right? So nice and big. You're going to go for 10 forward, right? Stretching it out, and then you'll do 10 backwards. Then you'll go into 10 shoulder rolls forward, and then 10 shoulder rolls backwards. After that, you'll go into your arm pretzels. So one palm faces up, you're gonna take your other palm and you're gonna turn it so that now it's facing the sky in the opposite direction now, right? And now we're gonna twist and twist. So you're wringing your arms out like a towel. All right, trying to get a little further on each round. Once you've completed that, you'll take 30 seconds on each arm to do wrist mobility. So you have a couple options here. You could do this just standing, right? Just press into your fingertips, right? And pressing down on the hands. I personally prefer to do this on the floor, right? Where I'm on my hands and my knees, my fingers face outwards, my hands are basically directly underneath my shoulders, and I'm shifting the weight of my body over my fingertips and then coming to the other side, right? I'm just going back and forth. And my forearms are very tight from the Chelsea workout that we did the other day, so make sure you take care of your wrists. And then from here, you can go fingertips back, sitting back towards your heels. Hold this for a little bit. You can even kind of pulse in and out of that. And then the last round of stretching is just the tops of the hands on the ground. And again, be very careful when you do this. You do not want to overdo this too quickly. That should be good enough to warm you up and get you ready for the workout. Okay, so the first part of your workout today is going to be Curtis P's. All right, so a Curtis P, really quickly, just as a reminder, it's going to be a clean, right, followed by front rack lunges on either leg, and then a push press. I am demonstrating with a PVC pipe because I gave away my last set of dumbbells, but obviously if you only have dumbbells, you can do these movements with dumbbells, okay? So again, just to show you, you would be doing one movement, right, is into that power clean. Then from here, I front rack lunge, and then dip and drive the weight overhead, all right? And that is 1 rep. The first thing that we're gonna work on is our clean deadlift, and we're gonna do 4 of those, all right? So for your clean deadlift, remember that your butt is somewhat lower than it is in a regular deadlift, right? And you're really thinking about cranking your chest upwards, all right? So I'm gonna show you a little bit from the side here, what I'm looking for, okay? So your hands, if you're on a PVC pipe like me, but no, if you're on a barbell, make sure that you are about thumb's distance from the outside of your thighs, right? Your feet can be hip to shoulder width, depending on how long your legs are. If you are taller and you're on with a set of dumbbells as well, depending on the size of your dumbbells, you may not go all the way to the ground, right? For some of you folks that are really long-legged, if you have smaller dumbbells, it's gonna put you in a kind of a bad position to go all the way to the ground with the dumbbell. So you'll have to talk to your coach about that and make sure that you have a good setup with the equipment that you have on hand. But for now, I'm gonna show you with the PVC pipe. So you're gonna wanna be about mid-shin with whatever equipment you have, and your butt is lower and your chest is cranked up. As you rise, right, we're just gonna do 4 deadlifts. We're gonna think about shifting our weight back towards our heels and squeezing our butts to stand, right, once we get past the knees. Then back, just like a normal deadlift, right? So butt low, good setup, right? Shift the weight back, stay tight in your back here, squeeze your butt, all right? And you'll do 4 of these. Really think about those points of performance. Shifting back to my heels, keeping my back tight, squeeze my butt to stand. After you've done your 4 deadlifts, you're gonna go into hang power cleans, all right? So you'll go down to the top of the knee, right? And from here, you're gonna drive up and pull yourself under the bar or under your dumbbells. Don't forget to shrug here, guys, right? Shrug yourself down under. Especially with the dumbbells, it's easy to forget and it turns into like a curl. After that, you'll do 4 lunges, right? On your lunges, you're gonna practice stepping, and you can do these unweighted, guys, as well as weighted in the beginning here. But what I want you to focus on is stepping wide enough, right? You don't wanna step really close, right? So step wide enough, and the other thing is elbows up, look up, right? We all have a tendency to want to look down, but notice how my elbows go down, right? So you'll do 4 on each side. Then you'll give me just 4 easy presses, okay? Or push presses, dip, drive, whichever you are able to do. I would prefer you to start with lightweight and do presses first, just to warm the shoulders a little bit more. But if you don't have that available to you at home, just go straight into the push press. Now we're gonna do that power clean, right? So nice and tight, up, power clean, front rack lunge, push press. The last point I want to make, if you are not stable in your lunge, right? If you cannot maintain that body staying upright and you tend to collapse in your lunge, and we've talked about this in previous videos, please, I would rather you either just do the cleans and the push presses and then do like a free weight, you know, no weight free, just body weight lunge, or take the lunges out completely, or do even just like a partial lunge. But what I don't want you doing is trying to achieve a full depth weighted lunge if you do not have the mechanics and strength to do that. So, as a reminder, your workout for the first part of today is going to be every 2 minutes for 5 sets. You're gonna do 3 Curtis P's. Now, the goal of this is to have it be challenging for you. So if your weight happens to be lighter, you can increase the reps, okay? You should have about 30 seconds of rest after you have completed all of your reps in each round. After you guys are done with the strength training part of today, you're gonna go into a conditioning workout. So guys, this is meant to be a burner. The workout itself is, again, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, right? A descending ladder of dumbbell power cleans and dumbbell front squats. I am again going to demonstrate on my PVC pipe. For your dumbbell power clean, we've already gone over power cleans, right? You guys have already done multiple ones of them in the Curtis P's, right? But if you happen to forget what they are, right? Power clean, you're gonna come up, you're gonna do 15 of these, all right? 15 power cleans. Then, after that, you will do 15 front squats. So your front squat, right, you're in that landing position of your power clean, and from here, you're just going to send your hips back and down, drive those knees out, and keep your elbows up, okay? Make sure that you brace your core. Really quick tip here. If you think that you're going to have to break your reps up into sets, say like your set of 15, right? You're gonna break it up into 2 sets. I would highly recommend making sure that you don't forget on rep 15, right? After your power clean, and you don't forget what you're doing and you drop the bar, right? And then all of a sudden have to clean it again to get into your front squats. Okay, I've done that before, it's not fun. So make sure that if you feel like you do need a break in any of the rounds and you're getting tired out in those power cleans, give yourself a break where you can go from your last rep of your power clean into a front squat immediately, okay? All right guys, so after this workout, you should be pretty smoked, all right? So we're gonna give you about 5 minutes or so just to walk around, go for a jog, kind of just cool down a little bit, all right? And then after that, you're gonna do some pigeon stretches, and you're also gonna go back to that wrist mobility, okay? Because you will have used your wrists a lot, and they may be tender after this, okay? So for your pigeon stretch, you're gonna hold on each side for about 1.5 minutes, all right? So pigeon stretch, that step forward into that lunge. You're gonna sit down in between your hips. You can either stay high like this, or if you have the mobility to do it, you can drop all the way down to your elbows, okay? You'll hold for 1:30 minutes on one side and then 1:30 minutes on the other side. After that, you're gonna do the same wrist stretches, try to say that 5 times fast, that you did in the warm-up, okay? So again, hands right underneath you, just taking care of your wrists, right? Going back and forth, stretching out here, right? And then also stretching out on the tops. I also would recommend if you have a ruler or a lacrosse ball. If you have a lacrosse ball, I would highly recommend taking the lacrosse ball and smashing out your forearms a lot. And then obviously stretching out and rolling out your back, right, your legs, all of that, okay? If you have any questions, let us know. Talk to your coaches if you need modifications. And I think that's pretty much it. We hope you guys enjoy the workout, and get ready, Murph's coming, guys. See you this weekend. Bye. For your warm-up for today, you're gonna start with 3 minutes.
Today's WOD is...
Oh yeah, today's WOD. Oh yeah, today's WOD.
Come on, jeez, oh man.